Welcome back to another video on the MF Automotive YouTube channel. GMC Sierra is one of the, if not the most popular trucks on sale today, and for the new model year, GMC has given its full-size pickup truck a bunch of noteworthy updates that include some exterior styling changes, new packaging, and interior reminiscent of its 4x4 counterpart, and more. There are now 8 total trim levels for the new Sierra, or for the updated Sierra. They go by 1500 Pro WT, 1500 SLE, 1500 Elevation, 1500 SLT, 1500 AT4, 1500 Denali, 1500 AT4X, 1500 Denali Ultimate. AT4X and Denali Ultimate are new for this year. All the changes are sure to be included in this video, but first let's start off with the exterior styling, and specifically with the front, where we find some respectful upgrades. The headlights, which were previously part of the daytime running lights within the same cluster, now incorporate a more angular headlight design with a larger LED strip. The headlights also seem to follow the lines of the bodywork, which is an interesting touch. The grille no longer features a chrome surround, with the only exception being the top portion, but furthermore sees a design change with these metallic slats which run horizontally. GMC is calling the chrome finish Vader and extends past just the grille. The vertical fog lights, which were mounted just below the lights, have also been relocated down. They are also smaller this time around and offer less of an obvious look, which draws your attention more towards the headlight. Aforementioned changes mentioned are trim dependent and apply to the Denali Ultimate trim in the photos that you are seeing, although they may offer similar styling on other trim levels, but there may be some differences. For instance, the AT4 offers a more rugged design with darker trim and enhanced stance, while the Denali boasts a more subdued look. Regardless, next let's move on to the side profile, where the truck retains pretty much the same look. The wheels are new for this year and feature a multi-spoke design in this dark finish, exclusive to the Ultimate. We also see this plate on the fender which mentions the model designation, amongst other things. The automatic running boards have also made a comeback from last year. Last but not least, let us talk about the rear, which remains the same, and for good reason. I personally love the vertical taillights offered on the GMC Sierra, and they're here to stay for now. We still have chrome exhaust pipes and the GMC split tailgate design, which is a really good feature. The only thing that seems apparent is the side bumper integrated side steps to put things in the bed, making it easier, seem to have gotten smaller, but that may just be due to size perspective. With the styling discussed, let us move on to the interior, which arguably is the largest change. For one, it's quite in line with what you see in the GMC Yukon, which also incorporates a similar vent design. Also, the materials found all seem to be top-notch, at least on the higher trim levels. An exciting new feature which has received praise from virtually everybody who has gotten the chance to experience it is Super Cruise, which is their driver assist technology and takes hands-free driving, if that's your thing, to a whole new level. The system is recognized by the black line found on top of the steering wheel, which flashes a color when used. No doubt a cool addition. Moving past that gives us a chance to talk about the interior itself, which includes a plethora of large screens. The infotainment is nearly 14 inches in diameter and is supported by Google, meaning the maps you use for navigation will be similar to the ones on your phone if that's the platform of choice. Of course, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as included, as they were in the past as well. The screen also boasts some camera features, up to 14 different views, including a bed view, which makes parking your truck a breeze. Assistant physical controls are in the same vicinity and have a volume knob and the shortcut key to return back over the main screen. Below the large display is our climate control, which remain physical and are surrounded by this black trim and gloss. The large silver piece beside the controls is a start button, which has a small light which illuminates to let you know what cycle mode the vehicle is in. The whole area is in fact slightly angled towards the driver to help them reach the controls easily from their seat. Finally, a row of horizontal buttons lies at the bottom. They are surrounded with silver design and they actuate downwards, unlike a traditional button. Rear seat passengers are treated to the addition of a few more USBs. The transmission selector, which was previously located by the column, is now in the middle for select trim levels. You can still opt for the other style if you wish, and if that's the one you like better. The gauge is now a digital cluster on some models, and behind it sits a 15-inch heads-up display unit which can show a multitude of information. The larger displays, mostly set aside for the new Denali Ultimate, isn't the only party trick of the new trim level. The interior is also a mixture of leather, wood, aluminum, metal. The dash features this portion on the passenger passenger side, which is real wood. Not only that, but the wood is engraved with the summit of Mount Denali, which mimics it very well and lists the coordinates as well. The seats, which in the front are massaging, feature this piping which sets the tone nicely, with especially and specifically with the white stitching. This all comes together to make the interior an opulent place to sit in. With the interior discussed, let us move on to some technical specifications. The powertrain options for the Sierra are plentiful. For to be exact, different transmission choices are also available depending on which engine you decide to go for. Well, the engine choices will be listed. The engine has gone through a slight revision for the base choice. In the suspension department, they also excel with the Denali offering a premium continuous damping setup with adaptive ride control, while the new AT4X trim introduces a wide variety of off-road goodies which goes further than just cosmetic changes. The truck offers, like it did before, the truck offers an aggressive setup with the Wrangler Duratrack mud terrain tires. Underneath, we find specially tuned springs designed to accommodate more suspension travel, tuned spool valve dampers by Multimatic DSSV, having a number of valves to control damping. Front-rear e-locking differentials allows you to spin wheels at the same rate and eliminate any resistance that may come from off-roading. This trim also offers an AT4X terrain mode, which is meant for one-pedal driving, ideal for rock crawling. Lining the bottom is a skid plate for the transfer case aligned with a rocker protection package, which is optional. These are meant to protect those more susceptible parts from damage. With safety being a big part of any vehicle in today's world, the GMC Sierra is no exception, and it offers the following systems to make your commute just that much easier. Following distance indicator, lane keep assist with departure warning, emergency braking when pedestrian detect, which works under 80 kilometers an hour, forward collision alert, can also alert if you are following too close, IntelliBeam automatic high beam lights. Fresh Sierra is set to go on sale in March with no word yet on pricing. Well guys, that wraps up my look at all the new changes brought to the Sierra. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in